So the number one way to handle a really busy man is by getting really busy yourself. And listen, this isn't a game. It's not a manipulative tactic. It's as simple as this. The more time you have to waste, the more time you want to spend with him. Get busy. Now is the time for you to build a bucket list of sorts. Make a list for yourself that you can commit to, that is going to fill your time, that is going to challenge you, that is going to make you feel fulfilled. Here's a secret. Confidence comes from accomplishment. The more things you do, the better you feel. I see it happen every single day with my clients. So if right now you have a low self-esteem, lack of confidence because your boyfriend or husband is too damn busy, you can get more confident just by doing a few more things. Make a list of short, medium, long-term goals, things that you can achieve and commit to. That doesn't mean becoming an astronaut and going to space. That means finally signing up for that half marathon. That means finally taking that interior designing class that you've been meaning to try.
Truth. He has no time. He's spending it all on Facebook and at sporting events. He's being honest. It's always funny to me when someone says, well, he says he has no time, but I see him doing all of these fun things. Well, guess what? That's what he's choosing to do with his time. He's choosing to do that instead of seeing you right now. So you asking this question is really asking the wrong question. The right question is, where do I sit right now on his list of priorities? You know, I kind of sit in the camp of people who say, if you're important to him, he'll make time. He'll figure it out. Now, that's true 99.9% of the time. Everyone has their exception. They have their month or their year where so much stuff is happening in their life that it really does make it impossible in many ways for them to do it. But still, we're talking about priorities. You know, their sick mother was a priority over you. The best year of their career in their life was a priority over you. We're still talking about priorities at the end of the day. But right now, what he's showing you is that his priorities are sporting events and fun times with his friends and making sure that everyone else sees those.
That their spouse is a workaholic. And they tell me that they have tried everything possible. They tell me that, then I ask them, how come? How did you fall in love with this person? And they say that when I met this person, I saw him as somebody who is absolutely dedicated, hardworking, somebody who had started at a very low level and has covered such a great heights. And I fell flat for him. But now he is totally different. Now he comes home, he goes to work very early in the morning and he comes home late. And when I ask him, you're not there for us. He says, who am I doing all this for?
He's always busy, right? Suddenly when you ask him out, he's busy. This is the thing, okay? When you like someone, you're gonna find time to hang out with them. For example, when you like someone, it's an emotional response, it's not a logical response. Your logic catches up with your emotions through rationalizations. And providing you with blind spots so you don't see the negative traits and you only notice the positive traits. It's kind of like when you want to go to the gym. When you want to go to the gym, there's no such thing as it's too far away. There's no such thing as there's not enough time. You find time for the gym because you want to go, When you had a crush when you were a little girl or little boy, whichever you are, you had time to find, for example, if somebody smokes weed, they'll find money to smoke. But they won't find money to go out with you guys. They won't find money to buy new clothes, to go to concerts. But because they love smoking weed, they'll find money to smoke weed. So when the guy's always busy for you, then it's very simple. You're not a priority.
As the question is, this person that I'm talking to is always busy. What should I do? Should I give this person space? Should I try to still make dates with them? Or what do I do in a situation where someone is always busy? I want to tell you this. You really have to find out whether this person is actually really busy or if it's just an easy excuse because they're too much of a wuss to tell you what they really feel like about the situation. Because that happens a lot as well, where people are kind of just not that into someone else, and instead of just having the balls to tell them that, which I think is so much more respectable, they will just pretend to be busy all the time, which is hurtful and annoying and unfair and a D move, honestly. But determine whether this person actually is really busy or if it's just an excuse. Some great ways to tell is if you try to make a date with them and they tell you that they're busy, do they then follow up with a few possible dates that they will not be busy? Do they tell you like, oh, sorry, I can't Sunday, I'm so sorry, I'm so busy, but this day I do have time, maybe we can schedule for then. That means that this person is still putting initiative into trying to find another date because they still want to see you.
Your husband, your boyfriend, that busy man who's too busy all of a sudden isn't so busy anymore because you're busier now. If you have nothing to do and he has a lot to do, this is what we're looking at. If you get busier, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at. And now all of a sudden, you're equals. You are less demanding of his time. And all of a sudden, you're that cool girlfriend, that cool wife that is engaged with who she is, who is attracted to herself, investing in herself, instead of calling, nagging, begging for her boyfriend or husband's attention. I know that this sounds counterintuitive. How is having less time to spend with him gonna make any sense? Don't knock it till you try it. I invite you to make this bucket list. Give yourself things to work on, stay busy, and try it for 30 days. Let's see how you feel about your really busy boyfriend or husband or partner in 30 days when you are very busy. I am confident that it will make you confident. So the number one way to handle a really busy man is by getting really busy.